Hello everybody, it is John and today we're looking at an old miniature game from 1996. Doctor Who, Invasion Earth. Yep, I enjoy the early Doctor Who. So from Tom Baker backwards. So I'm a bit of a purist, I'm afraid. So for me, Doctor Who will always be male. And yes, so the from what you'll see in my collection anyway, I have a particular liking for the third Doctor, who was portrayed by Jon Pertwee. And yes, so anyway, let's go and have a look at what's in this box and the very small collection of miniatures that I have for this collection from Harlequin Miniatures. Right, we're looking at a set of miniature rules from Harlequin back from 1996. Now, this was a series that I would have loved to have, I think, collected, but certainly here in Australia, this was a very, very expensive set of miniatures to come by. But anyway, let's have a look. This is the box set that we got, Invasion Earth, and as you can see, it's look, honestly, it's a very, very thin box. I'm surprised that it's really survived. It's really, really cheap cardboard. Now the rules are a 36 page, a fairly thickish cover, and a fairly standard set of the rules inside. I've never played it, to be honest. It was on my list of many things to do. As I said, 1996 is the copyright date, and that's with the BBC. So heavens knows what Harlequin would probably have paid for the copyright with the. But anyway, my main interest was that for me, Jon Pertwee was always the quintessential Doctor, and certainly, is it Roger Delgado? Roger, yeah. Well, the first Master anyway has always been for me the only Master, and I think Tom Baker was the last of the Doctors that I guess I tolerated. Although David Tennant, I think I certainly enjoyed him, and once he finished his tenure, I really, I've sort of lost interest in Doctor Who on the whole. So, but yes, this is the so this was the set of rules that came with the box set. Look, they even had a there was a, because they did quite a few miniatures, and that because a lot of fantasy people were buying a lot of their alternative. They had a fairly decent range. Again, here in Australia, they weren't particularly cheap. Harlequin, and their figures, some people found them to be okay. There was errata for the rules, and then they had the some deals. Again, if you lived in the UK, I guess the prices may have been fairly affordable, but certainly here in Australia, our prices were not the best, not compared to others. And you got some cardboard buildings that you could use. And there's the templates for the weapons. So there's your range ruler for bits and pieces. So yeah, as you can see, never cut it out. So that was that. So you did get, according to the back of the box, you got 6 unit troopers and 4 Daleks. Now, they don't specifically show you the figures, nor do they tell you which of the figures that you got with the box set, because when you flip it over onto the back, you know, they say 6 unit troopers and 4 Dalek warriors, and then they show you figures that you buy that are extra. So not much use for trying to tell you who's who in the zoo. But these are some of the figures that I have included. Now, as I said, John Pertwee and, as you can see, Sarah Jane. These are my very early paint jobs, so they're not exactly the best. But so John Pertwee, the Third Doctor, and Sarah Jane. And then there's the Brigadier, and Captain Yates, and Sergeant Benton. And then you've got all the a mixture of unit troopers. Unfortunately, I don't know what the make of the rifle is. I'm quite sure somebody can probably tell me what they are. Is it SNL or FNL? I can't remember what it is anyway. But the rifle had far too brittle a long barrel, and it snapped off, as you can see with the trooper that's standing up. So I can probably repair that in time. And then I got the heavy weapon. Box, because I thought, well, you need something to take out Daleks. So apparently you got 4 Daleks. So 4 Daleks. And I must have picked up another one somewhere along the line to go with Davros. So who can not have Davros? So yeah. So anyway, that is my very, very small collection. Once I can pick up my box again. That is my small collection of Doctor Who Invasion Earth. So look, if you've played it at all, certainly I liked the figures. I'd have liked to have gotten so many more, because they did release quite a lot of other figures. Because I do like, you know, the Silurians and the Martian, were the Martians, or yeah, there were so many alien races that were available that that Unit got to engage during the Third Doctor period. That was just so good. Anyway, look, thank you for your time. So signing off, the Honourable John.